Hello everyone, welcome back to Uncanny Cards and Comics, where this time, this is a PSA submission. Now, I've been looking for the cards that are in good shape. You guys, if you've been watching the unboxings on the channel, you're going to recognize most of these cards here in my stack because I have deemed these PSA grading ready. And it's probably going to take about a month and a half or so to find out if I was correct or not, but you have to tune in for that. But yeah, so these cards you are going to recognize from my unboxings because these are my most recent submissions, and let's get into it. Now, Marvel White Shorts. You guys have watched those videos. I opened 2 of those boxes, and these are the ones that I want to send to get graded. Now, Captain America here in the rare. He's not worth a ton of money. The rares aren't really worth a ton of money, but they're worth some money. So if I sell a bunch of them, it's going to be a bit of a return on investment. That's kind of the game plan. Again, the box will set me back about $100. It will cost about $500 to get these graded. I'm sending 10 from the White Shorts boxes. So Rare Captain America is going to go. Also, this Captain America card, the Sideways card, I did a bit of research. I mentioned before the rares, the double rares, the triple rares. This, I think, is a triple rare. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, I haven't really even seen this card get graded and an attempt to sell it. But I want to go ahead and do it. And if I can't move it on its own, I might just put the 2 of these together and just see what happens. So that's the game plan for that one. So Sideways / potential triple rare Captain America, he's going to go. What else we got here? Black Widow, double rare Black Widow. She's going to go as well. Boom. Spider-Man. Basically, any Spider-Man card's going to sell for between 80 to 100. So, again, not making a fortune, but again, just the sheer number of cards that I'll sell will hopefully bring back a profit. It's worth a lot more graded than not. I will say that, but these all look pretty good, by the way. I did search all these cards over for condition, and they all look good. Now, White Shorts cards are a bit easier of a grade, I would say, because they don't have sharp corners. The corners are rounded. So you don't get as many bad corners as you do with typical cards. So hopefully these come back on a 10. If they come back on a 9, well, I don't want to think about that, but hopefully more of these 10 than not is my ambition here. Another Spider-Man card, again, just a rare Spider-Man card, but again, we'll sell in the 80 to 100 zone, and that's totally fine. If I put them together, maybe I can sell them for a little bit more, squeeze a bit more. Typically, you don't want to lock cards together, but sometimes it does work. Sometimes it works, so we'll see what we can do. Thanos in a double rare, again. Double rare Thanos, not worth a fortune, but worth some money. Some money. And Thor, that one neat design Thor. Again, not a rare because it's got a different... They're both shiny, but it's got a different shiny, right? So whatever kind of Thor that is, he's special, but again, he's some money. Same exact thing here for Vision. The same kind of textured card, Vision. Hopefully worth some money as well. Yep. Groot, Baby Groot, same thing. Hopefully worth some money as well. And there's this card. I forget what this is called. The secret rare, maybe? The super rare Drax here. If this tens, it's going to be worth a couple to a few $100. I think. I think I saw one sell. Also, the risk you run with getting cards graded is they might be selling for X amount of dollars now, but in a month and a half when you get it back from PSA, they might not be. The prices might be higher, they might be lower. If they're just consistent with what they are now, I'll be happy. If they go higher, great, but I hope they don't go lower, is the only concern there. Okay, 1990 Marvel Universe. You remember me opening that box, right? This is sad. These are literally the only ones that I deemed potentially gradable, okay? So this is what we're stuck with. Kingpin. Kingpin's got some really good centering, as you can see. Good centering, yeah. I think so. But then again, my confidence might be shaken ever since I got that 6 in that PSA reveal. What do we have? Shapa! Oh, a 6! We have a 6! Oh my gosh! Regardless, I spent $800 in that box, so it is what it is. We're also sending Sandman. Sandman's also got some good borders here, some good centering. Looks clean, should be good. Baron Zemo. Zemo's got some good centering, good corners. And Spider-Man. Spider-Man was my crown jewel from that box of Marvel. In fact, he's the only really, really good card that I pulled. Again, I pulled lots of Spider-Mans from that box, but he was the only one that had good centering. You may recall I also pulled a pretty good Black Suit Spider-Man, but checking over the centering again, the centering wasn't quite perfect. Again, you don't want to take a chance. These are too expensive to grade to take a chance like that. So I am going to send Spider-Man. He's looking pretty good. His centering's about 90%. I gotta try. I gotta try. For my sake, for the sake of my viewers who are wondering, the only thing with this card, the edges are perfect, right? There is the tiniest blemish right here. You can't even see it because it's so tiny. It's not the corner. It's next to the corner. I'm hoping the PSA grader doesn't notice it. All right, fingers crossed, folks. Moving on, 1992 Marvel Universe. Now, these cards... It's hard to tell if any of these cards are really even gradable. That's why I'm not sending too many of these, to be honest with you. I got Wolverine here. Wolverine's going. Again, he looks good. He's got the side cut that's wonky, which is consistent with most 1992 Marvel cards. So I'm not sure if they even count off for that or not, or if they're just like, oh, 92 Marvel, huh? Yeah, I gotcha. So we're gonna send him. He looks good otherwise. His corners look sharp. He just has that that defect that all 92 cards typically have. So give him a shot. And again, I'm not gonna put too many out there because again, I don't know how harsh of a grade they are in 92. I'm also gonna send the Carnage card, the Carnage rookie card. He looked pretty good. His corners look good. He looks good. Still sorta weird printing stuff, white outline. But again, it's consistent with 92 MU. So hopefully they don't count off too much for that, or if anything at all. And of course, the Venom. The Venom hologram. Yes, good stuff. This is the second Venom hologram that I pulled from that box. The first one had a lot of issues. This one's got an issue or two, but even at an 8, this still sells for over $100. So if this 9, I don't think it's got a 10, but if this 9s, I think it's going to be worth a couple to a few $100 is the hope there. So that's all I'm hoping for a PSA 9 on Venom hologram here. An 8 I'd be okay with, but I mean a 10 would be great, but these I did not open on the channel. These I opened a while back. 1995 Marvel Metal Scarlet Spider. One of the last cards that I have that's PSA grade worthy. But he's not the Spider-Man, but he is a Spider-Man. So if I get him at a 10, he's still worth a few bucks. So Scarlet Spider's going to go for sure. And another couple of cards. These, I call these ringers. These are ringers, folks. This is from 1994 Marvel Masterpiece. It is the holo foil, but not only that, it is the gold holo foil. These are from a very special box of a 1994 Marvel Masterpiece, folks. That they're called like top loader boxes. I forgot what they're called. I forgot what the name is for those, but they don't come in a typical box of Marvel Masterpiece. They come in very specific boxes, which aren't like square boxes that you've seen me do on the channel. They're more like gravity feed. That's what it is. Gravity feed boxes, because the packs are straight up. Because I think they were supposed to be like put on a table upright, and you pull the cards down out of the boxes. So that's where these came from. But this is Hulk from the Masterpiece 94 set. You'll notice his centering is not perfect. But cool thing about that is, even if this 9s or even 8s, still, like that Venom hologram, still worth a couple $100. So I call these ringer cards because Hulk's in that shape. Daredevil pretty much in that same exact shape. Horrible centering. But again, if it 9s or 8s, because it's in perfect condition otherwise, good corners, no printing errors, no printing lines, it's still going to be a couple bucks. So that's the hope there. So these are the 20 that are going to PSA. I'm not going to get them back for a month and a half or so. But make sure you tune in when that happens and find out what I got. But these are the 20 that are going, folks. I'll let you know when I know what the grades are, and fingers crossed, wish me luck, and that's all we got for you. I'll see you next time on Uncanny Cards and Comics. So long.